George, just quickly reflecting on last weekend for the boys, good win in Wales.
Yeah, exactly that. I think it was a good win. Wasn't very pretty, but we got the job done. I think first half, I think we set our stall out early, and then we just managed to obviously get the win in the second half. Just play to get through really, and to go down there with an on-form side Ospreys, it's difficult to that win, but very happy to keep us going and put us in a good place for this weekend.
Another try at the Rugby Stadium for you as well. It's a ground that you seem to like.
Yeah, it's always good to go down there and play in after the years with the Scarlets. So it's good to get the victory, more importantly, as well.
And you obviously see it now, set up with a massive game this weekend.
Yeah, I guess essentially it's just winner takes the home draw really, which would be ideal for us. Obviously, Rasta and a quality outfit, they did the job on the weekend and put themselves in contention for the game on Saturday. So it's ideally a win would be ideal.
Jim was saying after the game, I suppose you've been quite happy to be in this position given how it started for you in Paris.
Yeah, reflecting back on Paris, obviously leaving with Nout isn't ideal in the grand scheme of things, but to fight back to where we are now, it's not bad to be in this position really. Especially when you think that we've got one game to go and a chance of a home next draw really.
Does that show the character that's in the squad to bounce back and get as many points as you have, should say?
Yeah, and I think as much character as much as, you know, remembering last season how we sort of bombed out a bit and we didn't really utilise our chances when we had them. So I think all the boys are very aware that we have to really make amends and really push hard, because as we knew last year, you only get one chance really, and then it's quite a short, sharp slope, isn't it?
I suppose you look around the dressing room and wonder how the club hasn't made the quarterfinals since 2011.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that has eluded the club really. It's like last year with obviously the Prem final and stuff. It's something that we've been tickling around the place, getting close but never really finishing it off really.
How do you feel about Ben Foden's injury this week? Really bad news for him.
Yeah, kind of ruined my day, that did, if I'm honest. Poor Ben. It looked like nothing really, doesn't it? But sometimes they're the worst ones. It's unfortunate, you know, Ben has been on tremendous form, and form I thought was going to put him back in the England squad, and it's unfortunate they came at the wrong time with his injury, and I just say Godspeed to him getting back quickly and just getting back out there really.
It seemed a strange one because Jim was saying after the game they were quite hopeful he was going to be alright. He seemed in good spirits after the game.
Yeah, it's I touch wood. I've never been in that position, so I don't really know. But from what he was saying, it felt fine. But then obviously the scan showed that it's quite the opposite, really.
Obviously, we've seen yesterday you've been named in the Wales squad for the Six Nations, but it wasn't a massive shock. But you must be looking forward to that.
Yeah, no, it's always sort of relief to hear your name, isn't it, or read your name on the team sheet. Really, it's one of the ones that you always think, have I done enough, and hopefully you have, and yeah, thank God my name was on the list really.
Do you see a lot of your Saints players as well in the England squad?
Yeah, you know, exactly, really excited. Well, not really, but excited, if you know what I mean. Stevie Myler finally getting a dip in there really, which is really good for him. Callum Clark, outstanding to get there as well, and obviously the boys in the Saxons, obviously big Christian Day, can big out for him. He's been outstanding this year for us, and Alex Waller as well, I think should be a bit more in the mixer, but you know, I'm not the England selector really, but he's been outstanding for us all year, so it's good to see them getting a shout really.
So about Christian Day, what does he mean to you lads here? We saw him as Players' Player of the season last year.
Yeah, he's like the father figure to many of the boys, even though he doesn't like to say he's old. But he's outstanding. What he does around the park, his graft, his set piece work is second to none, and I think that's what gives us that massive platform to play off week in, week out, is his hard work, not only from the game but looking into opposition and where we can utilise our attack in that position really.